Ladies, welcome to this video. This video is to get you clear on why the Better Over 40 hormonal symmetrical method works so well and why we produce so many results. So this is the 4-step system that helps women with slow metabolism and hormonal imbalance lose weight, keep it off, looking and feeling at least 10 years younger. And this is how we are able to produce these amazing results for me personally, not even meeting these people in person. So this is how we're able to get Pilar. When she came to me, I remember she told me, this is my last thing I'm gonna try because nothing how works. And if I'm not able to do that, I have to resort to liposuction. In a few weeks after, not only we were able to balance her hormones, but get her body to completely shift, getting her to see the visual differences, to feel very different, and finally be able to wear those clothes that so much define her identity. And this is what she had to say. You can actually see what she said there. Or when Laura came to me into her 40, believing that changing her image would be impossible because of her age and her hormonal imbalance. And when Laura and Maria, after trying everything under the sun and have professionals tell them that they would need to settle for what they have because changing their image was impossible to their age, and after just a few weeks seeing amazing changes like that, it was so easy to get them to see the value that programs such as this can have in their life. But in order for you to see why this thing works so well, you need to understand why everything else really doesn't work. So the marketplace set you up to fail from the very beginning, getting you to believe that a diet or a workout or going to a personal trainer or taking a supplement or going to a class of Zumba is what you need to actually see results. They give you false expectation, which basically they set you up with this kind of results. Best case scenario, you go from losing weight to a temporary weight loss, getting everything back with the interest, getting you to be trapped in a body that you don't like, and ultimately getting you to be frustrated and trying something new. In fact, it starts like that. You start from the top, you go to very restrictive method, you get overwhelmed and confused by the amount of information, and you get convinced that with one-size-fits-all program, you can get to the expectation you want. In fact, those are unrealistic, and ultimately, they never get you to the results you want. Instead, when you must understand that success is not given by the amount of diet, the amount of trainers, of the amount of solution you try in the marketplace, but it comes with getting better at a specific skill and understand that it's going to be a physical trajectory and a mental trajectory you need to walk by, acquiring skills, getting better every single day. This is kind of what we do. We set you up to win from the very beginning. We focus on outcome and results, and we find a personalized strategy that will fit your life in developing the right habits and shifting your mindset so that you can be more accountable to yourself and you change from the inside out rather than from the outside in. But who am I and why should you even listen to me? This is me, this is Coach Jerry, the creator of the Better Over 40 hormonal symmetrical method, and you shouldn't listen to me because of my degrees or my accolades, because I have 20-year experience in fitness. You should not even listen to me because I helped so many women before. But why should you listen to me? It's because of my own story. I was able to shift my own past of body image issue that created a binge eating issue that got me to go from diet to diet, totally messed up my metabolism, getting me to a point on realizing that another diet wouldn't work. And therefore, I needed to find a solution. And guess what? What I had to do is study really deep. And through so many years of trial and error, I was able to shift my own health. And after doing that, I thought, why don't I build a formula that is able to do that for so many people as well? And guess what? I did that. I tried and I was able to produce this many results. And after identifying patterns that I saw in me and in other people as well, I was able to put together a formula that addressed the 4 main steps or 4 main phases everyone that struggle with hormonal decline and metabolic slowdown is able to use to reverse that. There are 4 distinct phases that every lady has to undergo when you're stuck in a weight plateau and you finally want to build the sexy body that you want, looking younger and feeling better, and find a formula to keep it. I'm going to argue that if you're not where you need to be, there is at least one of these 4 phases you're missing. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you exactly how these 4 phases are able to completely shift your life in an average of 90 days. So as we know, as women age, not only they have to deal with unfair genetics, hormonal decline, and metabolic slowdown, but if you combine that with all the year of dieting, losing stubborn fat gets harder and harder. And therefore, you need to start addressing things such as set points and speeding up metabolism. In the first phase, we master the art of getting your body ready to lose weight again. If you are like the average lady, that in a lifetime diet 6 times, you negatively impact your metabolism 6 times. So we need to start in restoring your metabolism and getting your body to lose weight again. Secondly, when we get to reshape acceleration, the last thing I want you to do is start dieting again. What we do instead, we get you to lose weight strategically, cycling your carbs and calories in such a way that you're able to enjoy food that you like and have a social life on the process. Step number 3 is really addressing one of the main problems that you get to experience as you age, which is muscle loss. If you lose your muscle, by nature you lower your metabolism and you suffer hunger a lot more. This is why cravings show up more often and it gets harder and harder to lose weight. On top of that, if you implement the wrong exercise strategies, you not only slow down your metabolism, but you're getting into the stress mode, making it virtually impossible to lose weight. What we do in this specific phase, we not only shape up and tone up your body to look sexier and more confident, but enhancing your muscle tone. We speed up your metabolism, allowing you to hit a lot more than you should. And last but not least is phase number 4, is really to finally create weight loss that lasts. 95% of people lose results within 6 months to a year because they have no clue how to get out of a diet. Here we strategically plan and lifestyle integration so that you not only get to the results that you need to get, but you find all the keys to not fall off the wagon once again. And you might ask, Jerry, this sounds amazing, but how do you specifically get me there? And guess what? The first time I heard that, it was me as well. How would somebody do that without even meeting me? For somebody that trained people 1-to-1 20-year plus in the gym as personal trainer or as group class instructor, I was thinking the same thing. But once I really had a breakthrough and I realized that the transformation doesn't take place from the hour that you get trained in the gym, the other 23 hours that you're not in the gym. So the key to give somebody transformation is really to build a tailor-made plan for them that reflect the fact that you are on your 40s, that is going to rebalance your metabolism and hormonal shifting, instead you hope to win from the very beginning. Second thing, you need 24/7 support. Get a coach moving you forward toward your results every single day and every single time you find an obstacle. Because in all reality, you will find problems throughout the way. But the differentiation of making you win is actually being able to identify the pattern, solving the problem and moving you forward. And ultimately getting you motivated and keeping you accountable throughout the whole way of the process. And how would I do that? Well, it's simply said, with the best top technology that you see. There is application virtually creating your own workout and a meal plan. And guess what? Created from myself or from my team, showing you all the video that you have to do when you're in the gym or you're in the house, giving you the best coaching on a weekly basis to teach you everything you need to know about these 4 phases we highlighted before, and the motivation and accountability you build by seeing other people succeeding. Much like in school, when you start something and you finish something together, you have a higher success rate because you feel like you don't want to drop out, because you feel like you don't want to let other people down, and this creates the accountability you need to do the work on a daily basis. And guess what? When you do the work on a daily basis, you see success because you built a habit and you are much more likely to succeed. This is Mimi reality. She came to me underconfident and with a very difficult childhood. And not only she changed from the outside, but she was able to change her habits to the point of seeing fitness as a reward. When you do these kind of changes, you change for good. And I'm so bullish that this thing works so well after producing so many results is that I'm willing to guarantee it. In the unlikely event that you should not get the results we establish in the time frame we do, and you show me that you actually did the work to get there, you'll be allowed to get your full investment back or to stay with me until you can get the results totally for free. Now, if you're seeing this, it means that we're still open. We work on an application only and intake basis. That means that I can only open a few spots at a time to be able to guarantee quality and results before I shut it down at times for months. So the most important question you should ask yourself right now is that if you value your health, if you value your change that you need to make, I highly suggest you click the calendar button, you schedule an appointment to set up a game plan that is going to get you clear on whether or not this program is for you. Best case scenario, you're going to probably end up finding a fit in this program. In the other hand, you're still going to be able to clarify what it takes for you to finally get the results you need and finally start living in a body that you love. With this being said, do something different today, take action, and I'll see you on the other side.